Hello. Good morning, everyone. I don't know whichever time zone that you at. This is one of the master classes, the workshops that we thought I would put together for people that are looking to get into the market right now. So I have a few things that I would definitely get to share so that we get to understand where we are right now. So these are the current stats, as you able to see. Current stats show uh, that this is the count. So it means it's happening in real time, uh, where the Dubai population is at right now. So if you look at the curves here, go and try to zoom in a bit. Maybe you're able to see. It's running 11.6 million. That's the number that would look like. Now, you know what? Maybe it's not happening or what, but it's happening. Okay. This number's been projected to even get, this is projected to close around 2030 or 2029 compared to the infrastructures that are in place. Now, if we have this number right now, look at the properties that are being under construction, look at the properties that are ready, look at the locations that are being refurbished, being moved. Now, if you look at what's currently happening, where now that an entire international airport is being moved from Dubai to Dubai South, that is that one of the biggest, over $35 billion project, the Al Maktoum International Airport. That number says something, because it looks like now the current Dubai airport is not big enough to accommodate the population that we currently have and the number of people that are coming in every day. So if I would show you something, the whole point, this is just a no-brainer, because what we're currently focusing on is the Meydan location. Now, if we talk about Meydan, I'm definitely going to open a little bit of map here so that you're able to see exactly what I'm trying to show you, and then you understand where we are. So the whole complete structure is simple. If you've been looking into Dubai and like, okay, where do I buy my investment properties or what? Or if you're looking for something for something that's already not under construction, already have the money, there are things that you look at and be like, okay, so what do we have? So if you to look closely, where you see the red demarcations, the red dots, this is the entire Meydan area. Now, if you talk about Meydan area, you have close proximity of the entire skyline, Burj Khalifa along in this location. So why is this Meydan location is a big deal? Let's not concentrate on Meydan Free Zone, this business setup and all that. So most of the people are like, okay, yeah, I'm looking to buy property. I'm looking to buy investment properties in Dubai. But while I'm doing that, I would also want to have a business that is operational, business that is running. Imagine you buy an entire full floor in any location. I would say it could be Meydan location, or it could be anywhere around Dubai South or Jumeirah Village Triangle or Jumeirah Village Circle. So this is very important that you understand that, okay, this is where we are. But in order for me to even get a full compensation to my investment, how about I put everything under business? So this is where setting up a business also gets easier. You understand that business setup in Dubai is as fast as within the next 24 hours, you have your business license, your business establishment is ready, and you're just ready to open up an office and be like, boom, okay, we're ready, we're done, and we get into business. So this is the whole thing, all right? So what else is there that you guys need to look at? I'll share something briefly again. I need to stop sharing these. So this is an overview now, the entire thing. So while I'm going to share now, this is the whole thing. So you get to have a look at something that is mind-blowing, because we're looking at an entire district, okay, that is full of commercial properties, is full of residential communities, is full of villa communities, townhouses, and it's regarded as one of the next high-end locations. So the proximity is simple, because when you look at this, guess what else is around, okay? Now, when you move further, I don't know able to see my map, but maybe go on track. Okay, I'll give you proximity. So Maidan is 15 minutes away from downtown, 10 minutes away from Business Bay. All right. So what does that mean? That means that infrastructure in place are amazing. And also not forgetting the future current metro line that is going to come through all these locations. And look at Shoba Headline 1. So if you're talking about locations that communities that have got there, in terms of whether you have a family or you're looking for something that is close to a European lifestyle, these locations have it all. So the other communities that I would say I would relate to is Dubai Hills. But some other people believe Dubai Hills is overpriced and all that. But it's been able to outgrow the entire market. That's very important. Because if you're able to understand, okay, if this is what's going on, let's have a close look at the location that means everything to whoever is looking at it. So this is the entire master plan. It's a whole community, about 40.2 million square meters. Majority of the projects are under construction, but they also communities that are fully ready, especially if you're looking at Nad Al Shiba 1, Nad Al Shiba 2, villa communities, super high-end, luxurious communities, that if you look at the price points right now, the entry point would be about 15 million and above. Actually, 15 million is now, would be even a distressed deal for you. But if you to look at the other things that are ongoing, the entire master plan. So just imagine a community looking like this, community that has everything else, has retail stores, supermarkets, has sort of a livelihood that gets you the vibe you're looking for. You are nomad, you just want to come around and just be close to water, enjoy the sun, enjoy the beach, access to the lifestyle. These locations, Crystal Lagoons that are coming up, especially along Maidan as a master plan. And the master developer for the Crystal Lagoons and all that is Nakheel Amiras. This is a government-backed developers that have never failed. They are known for best quality. They are known for good price points, and they're also known for like tremendous resale value. That if you buy anything in any of these developers, boom, you own it. You got something that is going to really make a whole sense. So speaking of the Crystal Lagoons, this is the whole thing. If you're able to look at it from this point of view perspective, so the villa communities here, all right, the apartment or residential communities that, like, imagine a whole community that is surrounded by a lagoon, Crystal Lagoon, I would say, it's vibrant. This is a thing that definitely has the highest resale value if you get something like this. And yeah, so this is the whole sort of mind mapping. I know you're thinking, okay, why is he talking about this whole point and what does this matter to us? Like I said, this is a few series of workshops that we're going to undergo to understand, okay, where does our money really make sense? Now, a few clients that I've talked to, if you talk about, I'll give you a short story about one of my clients called Jamal. Jamal is a UK resident. May not be his real name, so just try to go around with the story. So reaches out, his points, I really need to make money. I need to buy something that's under construction. I need good location. I need highest return on investment. Okay, very important. And I also need the highest capital appreciation possible. So we looked, as with my team, we're looking at all these places and we're like, okay, where do we get our client? What can we get them? Okay, so it's very important. So we got to realize, okay, we could offer them somewhere away, probably in Business Bay. Business Bay is a busier community. It's for people that are on the move every time. Accessibility, has a metro line, it has all these other things in place, but has also already appreciated to a level that if I put my client in this location, yeah, they will make money, but there's a high competition in that regard. All right. So I thought, okay, where else would we get? So we got a few projects in Dubai Maritime City. I know you don't have any idea about that Dubai Maritime City, but if you don't, it's okay. One of the next workshops will also include this location, Dubai Maritime City, and also got a few projects in Dubai South. Now, I've already talked a brief bit about Dubai South, where the next biggest international airport is coming up, the Al Maktoum International Airport. So looked at all these two locations, and we're like, okay, where does our client fit in? And then guess what? We had to look into, you get it, Meydan Horizon, which is Meydan, as it's under the Meydan district. Okay, so because under Meydan, these classes that are named as district D11, D10, D1, D all these. So most of these districts are separated with either family oriented, bachelor oriented, I would say. So we have villa communities, we have residential community apartments, we have all this going on. And the fact that we also have Shoba Heartland next to these locations, which is also a family oriented community that has everything from retail shops, commercial shops, apartments, schools, and the infrastructure is already in place. So generally, this is the whole thing. Okay. So where do you think Jamal got his first investment property? Yeah, I just put it in a chat. It's okay. I have a commutator who's going through the chat. So all the questions that you might have, just put them in the chat. They'll be answered probably at the end of the workshop, or just schedule a Q&A sessions for most of you guys that are like, okay, yeah, we really need to get more backup information of exactly what we're getting into. So putting that aside, remember master developers that I mentioned, Nakio, Mirrors, government-backed developers. We have other developers in this location. So we have a list. I'll give you a list as well. So we have high-end developers doing luxury communities and all stuff. And then we have boutique developers that have sort of just gone into a market, 5 years old in the market. They have a few projects that have come up. They have communities that are built. So they're also coming up with entire communities, not standalone towers and all that. So yeah, so the whole thing is definitely going to switch to okay, I'm switching now to what really matters, what got you guys here, and let's go. So let's see, bear with me for a second. I'm switching to the good stuff. So the good stuff is this. I don't know if you're able to see what I'm trying to show you right here. Yeah, now the entire developer ecosystem resides in this location. Like I said, 12 minutes from downtown, master plan by the entire developer. Luxury investment lifestyle, depending on what you're looking at, depending where your money makes sense. All right. Now, if you're looking for high resale value, of course, at the end of the day, you're going to look at properties that have the highest appreciation potential. But if a person comes to me like Jamal, who's looking for higher return on investments, brilliant. Okay. As much as the metric is very important to most investors, but they're using or they misunderstand the entire metric, because this is how you get the highest return on investment. We're not talking about cash on cash. All right. Cash and cash is different. This is the rental income that comes in on a monthly basis, which makes sense overall. But now the return on investment is usually calculated. The margins are high, to be honest. We're talking about 110 to 135% from your initial investment. Now, this depends on the duration of your investments. Are you investing long time? Are you investing short term? Are you investing? Because long term makes all the way. Short term, people just want to get in, flip, and then make the most money out of it. But it's also risky, depending where you buy your properties. This is why we talk to our clients. So you know what? Yeah, find a suitable strategy for you that's going well for you. It's definitely going to make sense if you're looking at something that gets you exactly what you're looking for, so that you don't lose your money at the end of the day. That's why we've built this entire system based on referral and the kind of value that we give to our clients, and also making sure they get the best investments possible. Otherwise, if our business isn't referral based, it means we don't care to miss our clients' investments. But because we care and they put a word out for us, the way we get more clients that we talk to, and if you look at this community, it's almost growing to over 100 members. That tells you something, right? That if we're able to only manage 100 members in our community, you can only imagine the gravity of how much capital that we're trying to manage for them. Why? So that everyone is happy at the end of the day. You're happy I've made you money, I'm happy I've made you money. I think this is how the whole thing works. So when you get into real estate, it's a different strategy. You don't only look at the facades and these and brochures that being shared everywhere. You look at the numbers, because numbers have to make sense for you first before you feel like, this is a good thing for me, I need to get in. So back to our client or my friend Jamal, we got him an investment property in the middle of the city. And guess where? Not downtown, not Business Bay, but Meydan. You can only imagine that. So the project was under construction. 40%, actually it was 60-40%, 60% during construction, 40% on handover, which was a sweet deal, but we negotiated it so that our client's payment plan was a bit lenient because of a few factors that came in between, because the constant factors that come around when you start your investment, something like that. And sometimes you find yourself in a jam and you're like, okay, how do I get out? Started getting into this thing, but now money's not coming through as it used to. So we also have a different platform or setup for people like you that are like, I already invested somewhere, but I don't know, I really need to get out and all that. So, which is why, if you're going to flip or run properties and you're trying to flip, it's a different thing. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well, my client is reaching out to me right now. I'll be actually sending the recording to all of you guys so that you're able to recap and get, or I could also as well share the notes with you. So, okay, back to what's important. Why Meydan? And say 12 minutes to downtown, 15 minutes to Dubai International Airport, connectivity to Alkel Road and Ras Al Khor Road. This is most of the major highways and stuff. Infrastructure, Crystal Lagoon, race course, Meydan Hotel, schools, healthcare, boom. Now, the investment drivers are simple. Growth rental demand, limited premium land supply, because most other developers are now trying to get into the Meydan horizon thing. This is the next piece, but it's already too late. Because if you look at the price per square feet in this location right now, it's going towards 2,900 dirhams per square feet. That tells you something, but it's not where it started. All right. So, government-based development. Most other developers are sort of filtered in a way that they're able to get you exactly what you're looking for. So, where are we? Actually, on the master plan, I talked about a few districts that are put together and are segments to where your best investment is going to be. So what are we looking at? I already talked about the infrastructure, the lifestyle and all that, the Crystal Lagoon, the golf course, the schools, the hotels, the race courses, retails, healthcare, and green parks. This is a whole shebang. Especially if you're getting into the market right now, or if you're not there yet, because we're also talking to clients that already have properties in District 1, have villas, townhouses and stuff. I feel like, I already have a home for myself. It's brilliant. I love the community. I love the location. But what else can I get? And then when we offer them apartments that are under construction with good payment plans and from government-backed developers. So we look at Meydan District 1, Meydan Horizon. Already talked about Meydan Horizon, where most of the few plots that have been left out now have all been covered up because developers are now getting to. We're talking about MChas, we're talking about Ellington developer, we're talking about Shober, we're talking about other few Amiz developer, we're talking about Amal developer. So very many of these developers are coming up, and not forgetting that our Sheba Gardens. Now, this is a government, I don't know how to put it, but it's high end, to be honest. A villa right now that is on a resale value could go for about 50 plus million dirhams, all right? With the size of about 3,800 to about 5,200 square feet. So you look at all these dynamics and you're like, okay, where do I go? What is very important for me? So the ecosystem is simple. The type of developers that are there and how do we segment them and how do we deal with our clients to basically get them exactly what they're looking for. Number one, we look at the master developers that are in this location. So first and foremost, Meydan developer, Dubai Holdings and Mirrors. Now you'll be, Dubai Holdings and Mirrors? Yeah, usually now it's under one umbrella. Yeah, I know you're thinking. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's under one umbrella because we have Dubai Holdings is managing Mirrors and Nakil developers all together. So it's under one umbrella. So if I talk about Dubai Holdings, I'm talking about Mirrors and Nakil at the same time. Now these are the master developers, all right, and they don't take shenanigans. So say they care about the quality, they care about the infrastructures, they care about its people, they care about the investors. Secondly, we're looking about luxurious developers. So we have Showber Realty, we have Ellington, we have Prestige, Bingati Developer, and Gulfland Properties. Now, these are the developers that have also come up with high, super high end luxurious properties in this location. If you look at Bingati, oh my God, you'll be amazed. But anyway, moving on. So for high volume developers, these are people that, you know what, I need to get the cheap, not the cheapest, but I need to get affordable apartments at a price that is giving me a smile every time I look at it. So we have Azizi, we have Samana, we have MTS Development, we have Object One and Prescott Development, and we also have Mark Developers having a project in around Maidan Horizon and stuff. So we look at boutique developers that we have DHG, we have Amaze, Elysian Development, Rabdan, we have Sanzen, we have Elton Real Estate Development, we have Eminent Developers, True Future Development, Gemini Developments, Palladium Developments, and Alpha Beta Properties, and Abu Eld Real Estate Development. So these are the boutique developers that have just got into the market 5 years in and they already have something to prove. So what does that mean? That means the supply, or Dubai government is trying to cover up with the supply. With the current numbers that we already looked at in the beginning of the session, show this is already happening. The population growth is growing spontaneously. And what if there's going to be huge demand and limited supply? So you look at those factors, and then I'm not going to go into the matrix because this session is almost about get to a close. So in the meantime, if you got any questions, type in the chat. Let's see what you have. And then we can go further and figure things out with you. If you want book one session, that will be amazing. I think my team will be able to take that, and then they're able to give you exactly what you're looking for. So this is something for you to review probably at a later time, where you understand, okay, what am I getting into, which how developers fits my budget, my investment plan, what's the strategy that you want to work with, and then we get to look at a couple of things. So highest capital appreciation. Well, these are the developers that have at least already proved. There are a few inconsistencies that happen with that, but it's always okay. Best payment plans, we have Samana, Azizi, Object One, Prescott. Best for first-time investors doesn't mean it's best on the budget. It means depending on the volume that they want to get around with. We have Azizi, we have Samana, Object One, and MTS. So the best luxury developers, we have District One, Showber Realty, Ellington Properties, Prestige, Bingati, of course, Dubai Holdings. Brilliant. Okay, so moving on. So things, you look at most of these factors, let's say Maidan and the leading communities around. Okay, we have Dubai Hills, 5 stars, brilliant, beyond. We have Business Bay, we have Dubai Quick Harbor, JVC, and Ajam. Ajam's upcoming community, JVC's already residential community. In terms of affordability, yeah, it's usually a good place for first-time buyers. So you look at all these factors, the capital appreciation, the luxury, Maidan is 5 stars, appreciation 5 stars, rental yields 4 stars, and connectivity 5 stars. You can only imagine that. Now, if you look at Dubai Hills Estate, luxury 5 stars, appreciation 4 stars, rental yields 4 stars, and connectivity 4 stars. Business Bay, I look at the numbers, rental yields is 5 stars, connectivity 5 stars because of the metro lines that is coming up. Appreciations usually 4 stars, and the luxury is about 4 stars. You look at most of the projects that have come up in business, super luxurious, but good for our capital appreciation as well. So Dubai Quick Harbor, you look at the numbers, you look at the stars. So basically, why Maidan gets to win? That's very important. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the closest luxury districts to downtown, premium lifestyle, government-based infrastructures, high appreciation potentials, diverse developer ecosystem. So these are very important for you guys. Super brilliant. So where are we? These are the investment opportunities that are out there. I'm not saying these are for you guys. this is sort of the numbers that we're trying to put together to understand where you fit. So don't just go in shebang and be like, yeah, I'm going for this and all that. No, we need to have a strategy for you, lay it down all together, and then try to figure out where you fall, what type of properties are good for you, and how you're making the most money. So if you get to understand, we're looking at things like rental properties, we're looking at commercial shops and offices, we're looking at villas, we're looking at townhouses, we're looking at all these other elements, but we're also looking at infrastructures that are put in place. Remember, if anything is not government-backed, like infrastructures per se, then you aren't able to determine whether the location is really going to make money for you or not. All right, so where we so I could say why most investors choose Medan: prime central location, luxury master plan, excellent road connectivity, premium lifestyle, high capital appreciation, government visions, strong rental demand, growth population, multiple investment strategies, and flexible payment plans. So depending, we usually have 60-40, 70-30. There's a type of payment plans that are available, probably around 50-50 payment plans. Everything else is possible. So you can't get inconvenience and be like, I don't like the payment plan, but this is my budget and stuff. We get make something work out. The most important part is I don't sell you properties. All right. I engineer the entire strategy for you. You buy direct from the developer. So you don't buy properties from me. You know what I mean? And the fact that you use an escrow account to make all your payments if you in Europe and where you are, that's brilliant. But we also have an entourage or call via services that we do, that if you plan to buy a property, just shoot us a message. We come pick you up at the airport, we book everything for you, and then until your entire plan is done, that you got your first payment ready and all that. So everything else is possible. So moving on, we already looked at most of the market analysis, not the market analysis per se, but the opportunities that are in this location. After it, literate everything again, like growing rental demand, increasing international buyers, high off-plan absorption, future metro connectivity, luxury branded residences, and also government infrastructure investments. So you get realized now developers are switching on from pulling everything branded. There's a reason why branded apartments or buildings or projects are becoming more famous in Dubai. Unlike elsewhere in the rest of the other parts of the world, Dubai is getting to hit up onto the global index as one of the safest locations for investment purposes and all that. And the fact that, you know what, zero taxes on your property investments. So what does that mean? Because most of the clients are like, okay, we're worried about the taxes and stuff, but there's a loophole to that. Not a loophole per se, it's not a hack. I'm not saying you shouldn't pay your taxes, but it's very important that you guys look at where is your money going to be safe? Are you looking for safety? Are you looking for speed? Because you look at all these elements in place, I realize, oh, if I don't get buy an investment property in Dubai, where else can I buy? Well, I think we have the answers for that. Now, depending on how your budget is, my team gets to jump on a strategy call, discovery call, gets to understand who you are, what your plan is, or we engineer the entire plan from ground up so that, you know what, it makes sense and you make the most money out of it. Remember, like I said, I don't get paid by you, though this workshop is a paid workshop. So I don't have any person who's joined here for free. Everyone had to pay. Even the fact that I love you guys and all that. So may not raise the prices until maybe the end of July, but definitely I really have to raise the prices because I need to also consider the premium and the value that I offer to you guys. And remember, most of the time, this is a referral-based workshop. Yeah, of course, referral-based, but also enrolling is a paid segment to that. If I just come here, offer you free value, I mean, it's not going to make sense. You just toss it out to the other ear, which is why I get to charge whoever gets onto this call. So brilliant. Questions are in the charts. I don't know. Maybe I have to schedule another session for you guys where we get to answer all the questions. So keep the questions rolling. Yeah, I see Cynthia from Denmark. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, this is super good. So I have a lot of people that are connecting from all over the world. It's really timing and stuff. Okay. I see Lucas. Yeah, I see you, Lucas. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for connecting. Yeah, I hope this is of value to you guys. Um, yeah, I'm super happy that you guys all connected. I know the time is not the best. Some of yours still, you know, so early in the morning, you still have to go back to sleep and stuff. But it's important. Money loves speed. All right. I'm glad you guys were able to join in and stuff. But we'll go into the most important stuff in the next workshop. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we'll have to look at the dates with my team and see what works. Brilliant. So, what else? So far, this is what we have. Questions, keep the questions rolling in the chat. I'll schedule session probably. I don't think today is possible. I'll do tomorrow. I think roughly tomorrow in the afternoon. Or boom, boom, boom. Whoever is available, I'll have to record this whole session answering all the questions that are coming in today. And I plan to make this as short as possible. So see you on the next session. Ciao, adios for the rest of the day. Keep the questions rolling though. My admin will take care of that. And then whoever's available wants to jump onto a one-on-one call, a session, I'll have something planned for you in the next workshop, so that you don't feel inconvenienced and all that. Listen, it's very important. Uh, that you find this helpful. I'll put most of the resources in our lab group, but it's okay. Uh, what else? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'll have an offer tier for the newcomers that are coming in or want to join and stuff. It's brilliant, I'm telling you. Thank you all for joining. I'll see since they're again, yeah, so with this very formative, very helpful. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are trying to look into Dubai right now and try and see that. Okay, owning a property here or owning a business is something that makes sense. Maybe gives you a sense of freedom that you're looking for. Uh, yeah, I see Chanel, brilliant. Were you connecting in? Okay, super. Okay, I think that's it for me. How to sign off, and then most of the details for the next workshop will be shared in our group, and then we'll see. Ciao, adios. See you for now. Uh, yeah. All right. Sounds good. Okay. Bye bye.